Hey YouTube, it's ICU, and today I wanted to create this video to discuss the possibility of Samsung incorporating an iPhone-inspired feature into their next generation flagship handsets, likely being the S7 and S7 Edge 3D Touch. Alright, now before we get started, if you guys want a chance to win a brand new 4th generation Apple TV, just be sure to rate this video up and stick around to the end for complete instructions. I also wanted to preface by stating that, remember, I'm not biased in any way, shape, or form. I just wanted to provide you guys with some info as well as some of the latest rumors pertaining to the next generation Samsung smartphones. I'd also love to hear what you think about said rumors down below in the comment section, but remember, these are just smartphones, nothing more. There's really no reason to get heated, so please try to keep things civilized in the comments. And with that said, what is 3D Touch? For those of you who don't know, well, essentially it's Apple's term that they coined for the implementation of pressure sensitivity inside of their touchscreen of the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, which I have right here. So you can do a few different things with this technology. For example, if you press harder into an icon just on your home screen, you will have these quick menus or quick actions that you can easily accomplish. You can also just press on them and then slide up to access them. So for instance, if I wanted to search through Cydia, I could slide up and release on search to Cydia, and then it will open directly to that function inside of said application. And this is supported on third-party apps as well. As you can see here for Twitter, it works flawlessly, but it goes even beyond that. For example, if you were inside of messages, you could also 3D touch onto a message. That way you could see the convo without going into it. Another example would be 3D touching onto an address inside of other applications, and we'll open up what Apple calls a peek of the Maps application. And let me just show you that inside of Safari, for example. So we're here inside of Google, we just search for iCrackUriDevice, and when we kind of 3D touch on that link there, it will open inside of this peek, and you can let go and that's it. If you don't want to actually view what you're peeking, then you can release it and you can go back to that page without actually ever having to go into what you were peeking on. And then there's a second action that accompanies that, which is called a pop. So if you push in even harder, then it will actually go to that page without having to release, and then tap on it as you normally would without the 3D touch implementation, for example. And Apple has also introduced something else with this tech, and that's just live photos. So for example, if you do take a photo that has the live photo feature enabled, when you 3D touch on it, then you will actually receive kind of a short video. What it does is it takes 1.5 seconds of video captured before the image was taken and 1.5 seconds after the image was taken, and it kind of stitches it all together. It's about twice the size of one of the regular 12 megapixel stills. Let's just go ahead and play through that again. As you can see there, we do have that playback when we push harder onto the photo. And one of my favorite implementations of 3D touch that I've yet to mention is when you push harder on the left-hand side of the display like so, it will immediately open up inside of the multitasking interface. So Samsung is rumored to be testing and possibly implementing this type of technology into the S7 and S7 Edge, which is what they will most likely be called, of course, based on Samsung's naming structure of their flagship smartphones. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think down below in the comment section. And remember, this isn't the first time that Samsung has adapted some Apple-esque features into their main phones. For example, if we do look back to the Samsung Galaxy S5, that implemented a fingerprint sensor when the iPhone 5s was pretty much the first smartphone on the market to have that kind of technology. Of course, there have been a few before it, but none of them had actually made it work, and none of them made the technology mainstream like Apple did with the iPhone 5s. And I actually did a cool video comparing the fingerprint sensors of the Galaxy S5 and the iPhone 5s. You should check it out if you have yet to. It's pretty cool. And then even the latest Samsung smartphones adopted a lot of the same premium design features we saw introduced with the iPhone 6. So for instance, the bottom layout is practically identical. We have the headphone jack port as well as the charger and the speaker grill. So here's one more picture of the iPhone 6, which was released in 2014 versus the bottom of the Galaxy S6, which was released by Samsung in 2015. So there's no denying that Samsung definitely draws upon Apple's iPhones for inspiration. Whether they improve on those features or not, that's really up to the end user to decide. Remember, I'm coming from a strictly unbiased standpoint, just letting you guys know the facts as well as the rumors pertaining to the upcoming next generation Samsung Galaxy S7. What do you guys think? Would you be interested in some sort of 3D touch-like functionality in the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge? Or do you think it would be pointless unless Google took a stand and made it one of the primary features in the next iteration of Android? Again, let me know below, and if you want a chance to win a brand new 4th generation Apple TV, all you have to do is visit freeappsfast.com inside of mobile Safari. It's extremely simple to sign up, just tap get started and follow the steps. From there, all you have to do is just download applications that you see in the main section for points, just so long as you do earn points, and then go to the 3rd tab at the bottom and you see that referral link. Take what appears after the equals symbol, so the unique portion of it, and post it in the comment section of my 4th gen Apple TV unboxing. I'll have it linked for you guys in the cards right now. And if you want to be updated more often, such as when I release new videos similar to this one, covering things like next generation smartphones or even jailbreaking, just be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Of course, click the subscribe button below if you have yet to, and until next time, this is ICU signing out.